open it up. It is cheap as chips as well, this was. I just wanted something that was gonna keep my MacBook Pro nice and safe and secure, whilst at the same time being rigid. Oh, this is just absolutely perfect. I'm gonna try and do some mowing, I think, because this is really not good. Serious gardening required. I always like to mow on solar power, so we'll do that. Now I just need the battery, which I've left in the house. I seem to have misplaced my batteries somewhere. Unbelievable. We need all of these, that's for sure. 175 watts it takes to charge this battery up. I'll go get the mower in a bit. There's definitely something to be said for buying things that are actually purpose designed. In this case, sorry about the pun, look at that nice snug fit. I won't be able to use it in there because there won't be enough ventilation for it, but that's okay because I was never going to use it inside a case anyway. What I wanted was just something that was hard on the outside, or semi-rigid, and really protected the laptop so that it doesn't need its great big normal laptop case, which all on its own would be virtually my entire hand luggage allowance. Time to get that other battery on charge. This is going to take ages. You know, the funny thing is, every single year I say to myself, don't let it get long, and that way it'll be much, much quicker to mow it all. And every single year, I let it get long. Got my health insurance now and general travel insurance, which is always a good idea. Excellent, I now have 2 fully charged batteries. Oh, good God. This mower is brilliant, but there is a limit to what it'll go through because it's not the most powerful. This is what I love most about electric mowers. Not been used for 6 months and yet it just starts instantly. No complaints, no issues, just boom. Righty, that's the first battery fully discharged. If you're going to do battery powered mowing, highly recommend 2 batteries. Okie dokie, just about the whole garden done.
That's faster than yours.
Is your little mower faster than mine?
Yeah.
Right, look, this is the battery. 36 volts. I think it's about 8 amp hours, could be wrong. So this is what makes it go. So now that I've taken the battery out, Jasper, if you want, you can push my lawnmower around a little bit, okay? Oh, it feels good to have that grass all sorted out now. Today's been one of those sorting things out days, generally, really. Give it a few years, I'll actually get him mowing the lawn. You wait. And I'm not even too far behind with the old editing. I'll tell you what, I did read something hilarious. Green Car Reports were saying that VW is under the, in my opinion, mistaken impression that anything Tesla can do, they can do too. Now, just a caveat here. I applaud their, what's the word? Commitment to EVs. And certainly the whole Dieselgate thing has really led to quite a shift, at least certainly in their outward attitude to electrification. They are like 100% for it. I think I can hear Jasper in the background. Hang on a minute. Yeah, you're doing a great job, Jasper. Just keep going. There you go. Okay, so what was I talking about here? VW. Yeah, I mean the commitment.
Daddy?
Yes, Jasper. I've got to say, I think out of all of the various mainstream manufacturers out there, it certainly seems like VW have got it. It also seems like there is a pretty huge amount of time between them changing their direction and actually being able to action that. For example, a while ago I read that there was a VW battery factory that they were considering, a proprietary, their own, just for them battery factory. Now I think that that's a fantastic idea and pretty much essential when it comes to EVs, because if you're going to sell and make a very large number of them, then you're going to need a very large number of batteries. Oh dear, mower's gone over. It's alright, Jasper, see, it's not a problem. It's a little bit big for you, that mower, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have to say, I do look forward to the day when we can live without burning anything. I mean, okay, I've got a few little solar panels there, but what I really need is the south-facing slope of this roof just covered in either solar panels or maybe even, you know, Elon Musk's solar roof tiles, perhaps. So how does that tie in with VW? Oh yeah, well you see, the thing is, right, at the moment with EVs, there's such a massive lack of choice. When we were looking for Soph, we didn't really find an EV that ticked all of her boxes. The closest was the i3, and that really was, I mean, she was basically more or less there with that. I think in the end, she thought, oh, I'll wait 12 months and see if I can afford a Model X. Which honestly, you know, I can understand why somebody might think, if there's a chance of getting a Model X in 12 months, let's just wait. She is got the last of the internal combustion engines that we own. It's not an internal combustion engine. That's the hot water and heating for the house going on over there. I'm hoping to get some a power wall or two out of the Tesla referral program. If I do that and I get the solar panels, then there's a decent chance. Yes, that's a good idea, Jasper. Why don't you go do that and I'll just finish saying what I've been... Yeah, good point, that's fantastic. It's very difficult vlogging in small children, unless you make the vlog about the small child. Okay, where was I going with this? Again? I've totally forgotten. Right, so if we get some power walls, we get some solar panels, we stick them on the house, we get some energy, we store it, it's all good. Then maybe we can get rid of this gas-powered heatery thingy. Maybe get some sun amp heat batteries or something like that. That would be fantastic and take care of that heating the house energy problem. And then there will be no burning of anything that goes on in this house except the occasional bit of garden waste, because we don't have enough room for a compost heap. Perfect. You just hold it right there and I can lift the lawnmower in. Thank you. Basically, just want to quickly apologise for the noise in the background of this clip. It's basically just the autofocus on this particular camera. It's a bit on the noisy side. I also just wanted to round off what we were saying about VW. They make a lot of very positive noises, and they seem to be working in the right direction, and they seem to view this as a good future for their business, having basically got all of the benefit they can out of diesel, most of that benefit being spurious and made up, which got them into loads of trouble. But equally, you know, a business like VW or like any car manufacturer that wants to grow and be at the forefront, they've always got to be looking for what that next step is. On the other side of the coin, there's no hard product out there yet. You know, they've got the e-Golf, which, you know, they're going to do a new one, which is going to have like 125 miles of range or something, not particularly inspiring. I mean, they've even mentioned in the past that they want to be the global leader in EVs by 2025, which sounds a bit far-fetched to me. If I was going to put my money on anyone to be the global leader in EVs, heading in the direction of global leader for automotive, I'd say that'd be Tesla by the time it hits 2025. VW have got the car manufacturing capacity. They really have. They can turn millions of vehicles out a year. They've got the factories. There's a problem with turning millions of EVs out though, and that is that you need huge battery factories, lots of them. And you can't just repurpose a normal car factory as a battery factory, because, you know, they're different. And the existing battery manufacturers, although they're scaling to meet demand, and they will continue to do that, I have no doubt, what they're not going to be able to deal with is a sudden step change. If GM suddenly decided that they wanted to sell 1 million bolts, not 50,000 max in the first year, but 1 million, there's no way their battery supplier could do that. No chance. Because for the battery supplier to be able to do that, it would need 1.5 to 2 gigafactories. And they just don't have that. So that's where I think VW's plans are likely to run into that little roadblock that plans often run into, called reality. But at the same time, I think if they work in that direction, they will get over that. And ultimately, I think that will be brilliant, because when there is genuine choice in EVs, that's when we will know for absolute sure that it's coming. It's going to be 100% in the relatively near future. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, remember to like it, share it and subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram if you don't already, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next instalment of my daily vlog. Bye. Be careful there, Jasper. No, leave those bricks alone, monkey. They're perfectly happy where they are. They're perfectly happy where they are, Jasper. Got to leave them.